Discover ancient Stoic secrets to reach your full potential. What if your full potential isn't hiding in some complicated system, but in a few ancient moves you can practice today? For the next few minutes, we're going to unlock the quiet Stoic secrets that turn stress into strength, distraction into focus, and hesitation into clean action. Stay with me, because once you learn these, the way you work, lead, and live won't feel the same again. The gap between potential and performance. You know that feeling you're capable of more, but your days get swallowed by noise. Emails multiply, meetings drift, your phone hums like a beehive, and by evening you're left with a tired brain and a half-finished promise to yourself. The Stoics lived with their own chaos, empire, politics, illness, yet they carved out clarity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Translation: the world can be loud, you control the volume knob. Imagine wearing noise-cancelling headphones in a crowded airport. That's what Stoicism does for your inner life. The crowd doesn't vanish. You just stop handing it your attention. The Stoic blueprint. Control versus not control. Epictetus said it straight. Some things are up to us, some are not. Your judgments, choices and actions yours. Other people's opinions, past events, random luck, not yours. Confusing those two is the root of most wasted energy. So we'll build a day that protects what's yours and releases what isn't. Keep this phrase in your pocket. Is this mine to control? If yes, act. If no, unhook. The moment you start sorting life this way, potential stops leaking through 1,000 tiny holes. Secret 1. Attention is your currency. Your attention buys your future. Spend it on drama, you purchase chaos. Spend it on craft, you purchase mastery. Seneca warned, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short." When your attention is everywhere, your potential is nowhere. Here's how to spend wisely without turning into a monk. Choose one needle-moving task after you wake, then give it a calm, protected runway. Phone in another room, fewer tabs. 25 minutes on 5 to breathe. Every focused minute tells your brain, this is who we are. That identity shift is the real upgrade. Secret 2. Negative visualization. Calm before the storm. Most people hope the day goes perfectly. The Stoic rehearses the imperfect and stays steady. Premeditatio malorum, imagine what could go wrong so it can't knock you over. Seneca said, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand." Before a big call or hard meeting, close your eyes for 90 seconds. See the delay, the criticism, the curveball. Now watch yourself breathe slower than the moment, answer briefly, and guide the next step. When reality arrives, your body recognizes it. We've been here. We're good. Secret 3. Voluntary discomfort. Friction on purpose. Comfort isn't evil, but constant comfort makes you fragile. Stoics practiced small hardships to grow sturdy. A simpler meal, a brisk cold rinse, a phone-free commute. Not to suffer, to train. Marcus faced war and plague, and still chose discipline over drama. You can choose micro-frictions that whisper, "I can do hard things on purpose." That whisper becomes a roar when life throws real weight at you. Secret 4. The inner citadel ritual. Picture your mind as a stone fortress. Outside, traffic, timelines, tension. Inside, a quiet room you can enter on command. The daily ritual is small. Sit for 10 minutes, no music, no scrolling. Breathe in for 4, out for 6, and write 3 lines on paper. What matters today? What doesn't? Who I intend to be while I do it. That's it. The world will try to drag you into its storm. The citadel lets you bring the sky back. Secret 5. Turning obstacles into fuel. Marcus again. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The delay trains patience. The rejection trains humility and iteration. The criticism trains clarity. Ask, what skill is this moment teaching me? Suddenly, a blocked road becomes a training ground. You'll stop asking, why me? And start asking, what now? Secret 6. Virtue as your operating system. The Stoics didn't chase hacks, they chased character. 4 pillars: wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Wisdom asks, what is true? Courage asks, what is required? Justice asks, who else is impacted? Temperance asks, what is enough? Run big choices through those 4 questions and watch your decision fatigue collapse. Potential isn't just power, it's power pointed at the good. Secret 7. Journaling, the mental weight room. Your journal is not a diary for drama, it's a gym for judgment. 3 short sets at night. What did I do well? Where did I slip? What will I do differently tomorrow? Keep it honest, keep it short. Epictetus taught that progress lies in examining your impressions before they own you. On paper, your mind slows down enough to see what's driving you and to change it. The 2-minute action loop, when you're stuck. When overwhelm spikes, your brain wants a grand plan. Give it a tiny win. Set a 2-minute timer and touch the task. Write the subject line, outline the first 3 bullets, open the doc and name it properly. Ding, breathe, decide whether to run another loop. 2 minutes won't finish the mountain, but it breaks the spell. You're proving to yourself, I move, even when I don't feel like it. Meetings without mental drain. Enter each meeting with one role: listener, questioner, or decider. If you're listening, summarize 1 sentence back. If you're questioning, ask 1 clean question. What does success look like by Friday? If you're deciding, state the decision, the why, and the next action, then stop. Most mental drain comes from carrying roles that aren't yours. Hand them back. When emotions run hot, the hot coal. Anger and panic are hot coals. Most people grip them, throw them, and burn themselves worse. The Stoic lets the coal cool. Lower your shoulders by 1 inch, tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breathe in 4, out 6. Look at a fixed point, don't let your eyes dart. Ask, what is mine to control? Act only on that. The rest can pass without scorching your day. The 7-day Stoic Potential Protocol, Coach Mode. Give me 1 week. Day 1, build your inner citadel. 10 minutes, 3 lines. Day 2, protect 1 90-minute deep work block before the world wakes. Day 3, run negative visualization before a hard moment. Day 4, choose 1 voluntary discomfort and smile through it. Day 5, ask the obstacle, what are you training in me? Day 6, journal the 3 questions at night. Day 7, write a letter to your future self about the exact moment you chose character over comfort. Seal it. Read it next month. By the end, you won't need motivation posters. You'll have evidence. What most people get wrong. They wait to feel ready. The Stoic acts, then readiness arrives. They try to control people. The Stoic controls posture, words, and effort. They chase many things. The Stoic chooses the right thing and does it cleanly. You're not building a perfect week. You're building a reliable one. If this is landing, you're my kind of learner. Subscribe for weekly Stoic toolkits: calm over chaos, standards over stress, clarity over noise. No fluff, just moves you can use today. Closing visualization. Your future self watching. Close your eyes for 10 seconds and picture the future you who did this for a year. Notice the gait, the eyes, the quiet way they enter a room. Now imagine they're watching you tomorrow morning. What would they want you to do in the first 60 seconds? Do that. The future you is built 60 seconds at a time. Closing. Here's your blueprint in one breath. Master what's yours. Rehearse adversity. Choose small frictions. Build the citadel. Turn obstacles into fuel. Live by virtue. And keep your actions tiny but daily. Do this and your potential won't be potential for long. Tell me in the comments which secret you'll start with. Citadel, obstacle, or journal, and the exact time you'll do it. I read every plan. If this helped, subscribe and share it with the one person who needs calm power today. Control your center. Let the world do what it does.